Happy evening, you guys. I just got home from my walking meditation, and I decided to do something a little different. So I told you all that I have this gig, and it's not for like 6 months, but I'm preparing for it. I thought it was kind of funny because they had said in the note that they sent me to make sure that you practice a couple times before you come, and like I've already started, and I will probably practice it at least 100 times before I get there. So what is that times two? 50 times two? What, I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway. It was so magical doing this because the weather outside was just so similar to when I had one of my experiences that summer. So it was kind of easy for me to go back there, it's going to be challenging for me because I only have 15 minutes, which I'm incredibly grateful for, but I have to leave out a whole lot to only talk for 15 minutes. Like I'm I'm like I'm like at least 30, 40 minutes like in my podcast. I mean, I know my YouTubes are kind of, 10 minutes max. And so this is going to be an adjustment for me. Uh I'm just so incredibly grateful for the opportunity. It's so weird. And I have to say it, like a lot of times, like I've had really cool things happen. Like I was invited to do a podcast with Bingeworthy, Tracy Hazard of Bingeworthy, and it was really exciting, and we did this Zoom call, and it was published and everything. But a lot of times I feel like I get excited, and and then it's just like a lot of silence, a lot of crickets. One of the things that I've been thinking about that I just think is crazy is that I was sharing with you all when I was in Paris, that on the porch that one day, that I was really going to focus on blonde-haired girl, and like what? Like 3 weeks later or 2 weeks? I don't even know if it had been 3 weeks that I had received the email. Maybe 3 weeks. That's some really quick turnaround, right? From changing focus and having it come into my physicality. I had done a really small blurb over the weekend about really watching out for the dependence on these outside experiences, these outside like hits of like dopamine or whatever it is, like this thing happened and it was pretty big, and I had this like full up, and then it was really pretty short lived because like the next day I had angst. And so really just being in the practice of finding the joy in every single moment, finding the joy as much as we can, like even when it's hard. Because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see the silver lining in something. I mean, I know this because I live this. Somebody in my life that I truly adore, that I've shared things with probably more than anybody else in my life, because I don't know, I just feel like she kind of gets me. And I had sent her my book over the weekend, like emailed her like a copy of it. And she said to me, like, how could you ever doubt with the experiences that you've had? Like, how could you ever doubt? And sometimes I feel like this sense of like failure or shame or something around the fact that sometimes I still do. Sometimes I still do doubt. But I'm learning to hold on to the hope, even if it's a small hope, even if it's a mustard seed bit of faith, a mustard seed bit of faith. And with that, she had said something else to me. She had said that she said, you're a powerful creator. She said that. And if there was anything that I learned over the summer of 2018 was that there's only one power. There's only one power. I'm just receiving it. The power to give, the generous one, the giver, the lover, the God, the universe, the creator, that, the be all, end all, whatever that is singularity, and we are an aspect of that. And so I don't really know that I'm the creator. And I guess I said to her, I guess that I had to receive, I guess. I had to be open, and I am open to the receiving of really strange experiences, I guess. And I know I'm rambling a bit, but I just wanted to share that I just had the most amazing walk, a meditative walk where I went through my 15 minutes from beginning to end. And this is what I'm going to say. From beginning to end, I went through all of it. And me just having the courage, which I believe I do. I think I'm going to be pretty nervous, but I think I've gotten a lot of practice. I mean, I know that it's easy for me to do these because you're not sitting right there, right? We'll see. But anyway, I'm so excited and so grateful and so appreciative to have this opportunity. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll be back.